by the way, this did you win these after you got coaching from me or before?
I won before coaching one and
Oh,
won
okay, okay,
one after the coaching.
okay. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, so I can take some credit for those.
Yeah, of course. I played at TA middle.
Oh, right. That's cool. That's cool. So you won with TA mid. That's nice.
Yeah, it was
Um.
nice.
All right.
And
All right.
that was the hardest game.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay. So we're gonna have a really quick follow up. We're gonna look at the laning stage again in this one, right? Because that's what we focused on last time, and we said, that's what we really need to look at, and that's what we're gonna look at this time. And
Okay.
really, just want to look at the first 10 minutes in detail, tally up
Okay.
how much you improved. Um, because if I remember correctly, last time the issue was that um, there was a lot that you could have done in the lane. There was a lot of
Yeah.
harass. There's a lot of, uh, you definitely could have achieved a lot more than you did, and
Mhm.
that's what we want to see here because this is a really
Like
great example. Yeah, go ahead.
I that was a Jakiro versus Tiamat, and I
Yeah,
didn't know that matchup.
yeah.
Like if I don't know the matchup, I can get really like I don't know. One time I played a TA and someone picked the Slark middle,
Mhm.
and he just ran to me in the
Yeah,
middle. In the middle, he just
yeah,
killed me.
yeah,
It is
yeah.
yeah,
Slark.
and I didn't know that he couldn't do that. He just leveled up the essence
Essence
shift.
shifts. Yeah,
Yeah, he just killed me. I
yeah.
didn't know he could do that. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
you know?
it's good because it allows you to like you're inexperienced right now, and it's
Yeah,
completely
yeah, yeah.
fine. You played against Lark as TA mid. Like, how often do you play against Lark? Never. You never play against
Yeah.
Lark in the mid lane, right? So you don't know what he's capable of or what he can do. So this is where it comes back to play the same. Look at that, you're missing last hits, easy ones as well. Nobody's contesting
Yeah.
you, so you shouldn't be doing that with 64 damage. So it comes back to like experience, and it comes back to like playing the same hero over and over, because you play the same hero over and over and you get like, how many matchups can you get? Like, there's only like 10 or 12 matchups that you can get, right? Different
Yeah.
ones, which will be very, very different. And after that, it's really like some other heroes are going to be similar to, like, for instance, playing against a, for instance, Queen of Pain versus, sorry, playing against a Death Prophet versus playing against a Lina is more or less the same, more or less exactly the same. So
Yeah.
it's like if you played against one of them, you played against the other one. So it's only certain number of different matchups that you can have, and once you've played all of them,
Hmm.
you're really good at it. Now, when you're playing as a tinker, what you want to focus on really is using the laser against the enemy as often as possible, right? So,
Yeah.
essentially what you should have done is, okay, sure, he contested
Even,
the first one, he's not contesting the next one, so this is one that you should have had, and
yeah.
this is
That
good.
was
This
my
is
bad.
good what you did. Of course, you missed it.
Yeah.
Your timing was a little bit off, but that's okay. That's okay. What I'm looking for is, did you actually attempt it? Mechanically,
Yeah.
if you're
I'm think
lackluster,
I'm thinking like he has more damage than me, so
no, he
I'm
doesn't.
like
Yeah,
he
he
doesn't.
doesn't. No, he
He
doesn't.
he, he is an
He,
exort.
yeah, even if he's exort, it's 44, so it's 61
No, he
actually.
doesn't.
Ah, it's
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't.
pretty close actually. It's pretty close. It's 63 actually. 63. So it's, see, he's 63 and
Six.
you're 66. So it's like very, very close. It's almost the same damage, but he doesn't have more damage. He will
Yeah.
have more damage than you for sure. Um, I thought he was level 1, but when he's level 3, he will have more damage than you, right?
Okay.
But he's not level 3 yet. So really, you want to save the lasers until he's level 3, because before he's level 3, you don't really care too much. I like that a lot that you aggroed. I think you were slightly late with that right click. You did
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that,
yeah.
but it was like you almost did end up missing it. In fact, the creep aggroed to a different creep, so Let's see what you do with this. You see right here, that one. There could have been something that you could have done. You know what you could have done is you taken this last hit. Now you know this creep is the one that you have to take next. So instead of
Yeah,
moving from here, instead of moving back over here, you should have moved back up. You should have moved up here. As soon as this creep goes below, you laser this guy. You take this last hit. You take this last hit,
yeah,
and you walk away because you got 3.5 seconds. You know.
yeah. I
In
thought
fact.
about that. I thought about that. Then
Yeah.
I saw him denying his range creep. Then I
Yeah.
denied mine, so it was okay for me, I
Um,
guess.
it ended up being worse for you because he got a last hit and a deny, and you only got a deny, and you took a right click damage. So it's fine though. At the end of the day, you're just missing a few last hits here and there, so it's not too bad. Like what you don't want to do here, right? This is an issue. This is a very big issue. Like you lasered him, you took the last hit. Why are you standing up here? Either aggro the creeps back or just move back. Ideally, you want to aggro the creeps back because you don't want that 25% miss chance up there. You're still not going for those last hits. You took two
Yeah.
right clicks from Invoker because of that play. That was a lot of damage. You took 120 damage from Invoker just because you didn't move back and you stayed up there. You know, so that's a big deal. That is a big deal because you do that
Yeah,
five or
you're
six
right.
times. That's like your whole HP. You're dead. Not saying
Yeah,
that
you're
you're
right.
actually going to stay there with 200 HP, but still, it's the point is like that's how much region that you want to have to invest, and that's pretty good what you did there because you couldn't have reached Invoker, so it's better to just go for the creep. But still, it's better, always better to go for the Invoker. Now, one thing I'm not a big fan of is the fact that you're actually going for laser rocket build here. Wait. What?
No, I won't go for
Never mind.
that.
Never mind. No, it's completely fine. If you want to go for it, it's completely fine. It's completely fine. In
I
fact,
will just put 2 points in them, then go for the match.
honestly, against an invoker, I think and there's a bloodseeker as well. If he comes to gank you if you have laser rocket maxed, especially if he bloodlusts himself, not
Mm-hmm.
bloodlust, blood rages himself, he's 100
Yeah,
percent dead. So in your
you're actually
bracket,
right.
yeah, in your bracket, I highly advise that you actually go for a laser rocket build. Pretty much every game, honestly. Pretty much every game, regardless. Um, one
Oh,
one issue I have with you here is that you have a ward here. You see that there's a
yeah,
DD
yeah,
rune, and you still
yeah.
go for the bottle. Now that's not a really good thing because especially because you
I,
actually end up missing this last hit because of that as well.
oh, yeah. I was like, I will get. I bought a ward and I need it, so
Mm.
Courier will come to me in any way. So, like, I don't.
Yeah, but look at that. Because of that whole movement that you did, because you were late to get the rune, and because you did the bottle crow, you missed the last hit, and because
Yeah,
then you went to the rune late, you missed two more last hits. So your entire maneuver missed you three last hits. That's 120 that's 120 gold. You know,
yeah.
so that's a lot of gold that you missed. And even though you have double damage, you missed the range creep. So this kind of stuff shouldn't be happening. Yeah, that's there's no excuse. Literally no excuse for that. You have more damage on your extra than your base damage.
I don't think. Oh, I missed it. Oh my god, I
Yeah,
have too many
you're missing a
creeps.
lot of last hits, but
I have too many
two of
creeps.
those you wouldn't have been able to get them. No way you would have been able to get them because it was impossible actually. I think you would have had to laser it as well because too many creeps were hitting it. Anyway, yeah. Oh,
So,
what? I
what?
go 10 seconds forward and the guy dies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He actually came forward. See, this is exactly why. This is
Yeah.
exactly why I was saying laser
Like
rocket.
I was like, what the fuck? This guy is
What,
like
what are you
third of
doing,
his
man?
HP and lost to me. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna skip forward now because I think this lane went really well for you. And this is like what I was saying. Like, it's really good to go laser rocket because literally this invoke now the invoker is at such a you've gained such a huge. Oh my lord! You should have had
Yeah,
a TP here.
yeah. I thought, but I killed one of them, and one of them dies by the SC here, so
Ah,
it's
okay.
okay. Actually.
Oh, you can laser him. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I did.
If you'd
That was
had
it.
Laser Rocket Max, they both would have been your kills, and that would have been a lot of gold. Now, what I was saying is that just because of the way you killed Invoker, the
Mhm.
amount of advantage that you gained,
Yeah,
Invoker is not gonna. This is not a smart Invoker. He is
yeah, he's
not
not.
gonna have raindrops, right? If he has raindrops, honestly, I'm ready to quit Dota. He's not gonna get raindrops, right? He's not gonna get HP items. You can
he
Laser
ghost
Rocket
walks.
him.
He ghost walks after I
No, I
missile
mean,
him.
like right now, he's not going to do that, right? So you can at the very least get another kill on him. And even if he goes for raindrops after you've killed him 2 or 3 times, you just destroy that 225 gold off of him with a very, very cost-effective manner, in a cost-effective manner, and that's completely fine,
Yeah.
But with Laser Rocket Max, you kill him over and over because he has no idea how to deal with that. He does not know how to deal with a Laser Rocket Tinker in lane, right? So
Yeah.
that's what the strong thing is. With in the higher MMR, there is no way you're able to live in a game with as Tinker if you go Laser Rocket. It's really, really, really difficult, right? So yeah, like this.
I just get to the tower here though. Then I go jungle other lanes and try to
I
do like
I
get my travel boots.
I had the same issue with you in the TA game where you're focusing way too much on towers, and I have the same issue right now that you're focusing way too much on the towers. The problem is when you
I
are
don't have
focusing
anything to do. Like I actually
the
have level 4 match. I could have done so much. Yeah.
no. That's the exact opposite. Because you have level 4 March, there's a lot that you can do. If you had Laser Rocket, there's not much you can do.
Hmm.
Because let's go back a little bit, right? So let's go here. So you're hitting the tower, which not a big fan of, but okay. You lay down 2 marches right here, and another march. You lay down another march. Now you what you should have done essentially is immediately from here go all the way back here, and you would have been here in time. It takes 6 seconds with boots. You have boots. And you need to pull this ad by I think about 55. I think 55 is the time. It takes about 6 seconds. Actually, it takes 6 seconds from the middle of the river, but you definitely would have been in time to stack. So you stack that, and then you've got the soul ring. You've got a full bottle. I think it would have taken about 3 March of the Machines to take
Mm-hmm.
double stack here, a double stack here, and a single stack here. That's 3 camps that you've taken out
Yeah.
before the creep wave because it takes 18 seconds. It's 9:18 when the creep wave would have met here. 18 seconds is more than enough time for you to lay down 3 marches here and get back. That means that in this duration, instead of standing around here, just strolling around, checking out the
Yeah.
river, fishing and stuff, you could have taken 3 creep camps right there. That's 120, 120, 120 ish. Roughly. That's about 350 gold, dude. That's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a
It
lot of
is.
gold.
Yeah. I'm like I should have had my travel boots at this time.
And
What
you
the
missed
fuck?
all 4 of these last hits as
Yeah.
well. Come on, man.
Yeah, I guess that's why. I'm really bad at last hitting with
Yeah,
trash
you need to.
items.
This is what I mean. Go back
Uh,
to what I said. Like, have a smaller hero pool. Have 4 to 5 heroes as your heroes because, like, it's important to get last. Is like, come
yeah, you see
on.
that? I even missed that. Like, I'm really bad at last hitting with as a tinker
Yeah, I
and
mean,
some other heroes as well.
the fact is, you are your current MMR, despite
Hmm.
you being so bad at last hitting. You've got 33 last hits at 10 minutes, right?
Yeah,
This
that's
this
really
this is
bad.
this should
Like
have been
that.
this should have been 80, right? This should have been
But
80.
yeah,
So you're at well after you take these, it'll be about 38. So you are about 50% efficiency, I would say. So it's not the end of the world, but it's the thing is like you play so well in other terms that you really ought to go and practice. Honestly, just go and practice. I think this is where I'm gonna end this one.
okay.
Just go and practice last hits on the heroes that you want to play. If you want
Yeah,
to play,
I do it, but actually I should have done it before tinker.
yeah, yeah, like TA, Tinker, whatever 3, 4, 5, 6 heroes. I would say keep the numbers small. Try to keep this versatility under. I'd say under 4. 4 is good. 4 is good. So
Hmm.
you've already got four, but the problem is that you've got lots of roles. But whatever these rules are, just practice. Just practice these last hitting. Get really good last hit. Get a
Okay.
really good creep score, and definitely it's gonna really really improve your gameplay, right?
Okay. Thank you.